Here you go, man. What's the deal, yo? What's the deal, yo? We're Sharp at the Trap News Network. We back in the same. Like, cook, cracking this thing. Like, comment, subscribe. More that's good news you can use. More that's good knowledge you can't get nobody's college big dog. Tap in with that tap in to make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in and everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you can't get nobody's college big dog. Tap in with that tap in to make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in, man. News you can use. Good knowledge you ain't finna get in nobody's college, man. Like, subscribe. Subscribe. Oh, I hope this is true. Let's get into this.
Because he doesn't know his full name yet.
Wait a second. I pray that this is true. Let's see.
Poetic Flakko went live with Loose Cannon's wife. I believe Seti Nash was also in that room. Poetic Flakko claims that somebody tried to take his life. According to him, it happened at the Beverly Center last month.
Never mind. I thought that he actually got hit up. My bad, y'all. Thought we had some good news. It's Flakko telling a story. We don't care. Let's get back into this no jumper thing. Damn, I thought that I had one. Keep on.
It'll give us 90 minutes, 2-hour room, and we ran with it.
Bro,
and then it gives my media team something to cover with Fair and Love. You know, it's in Love and War, right? To hear her tell me that, I'm like, damn, that shit was really a thing.
Right.
You know, and I still don't know if all of it was, you know, it was like certain things that they were saying to me. It was like, this some bullshit, but fuck it. It's a solid clip. I'm going to put it around our murder mystery room, and we're going to run with it. It'll give us 90 minutes, 2-hour room, and we ran with it.
Bro,
and then it gives my
they're talking about, for those of y'all who don't know, you're talking about why he's snitching on Big U in that murder case.
media team something to cut up and put out there.
I was deeply moved by the SKG interview.
I told you.
She's dealt with some shit.
You didn't even know who she was. I'm like, bro, you don't know. That's why I'm like, when you pulled her up and you seen something at the end, I'm like, bro, like, you should really talk to her. And SKG been around.
Yeah.
Her name means Suge Knight Girl.
Yeah.
She was around us before Big U. Because when Big U was in jail is when her rise started.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And I mean, her story of how Big U just consistently tormented her over the years and fucked up multiple different business situations she had going, like, especially from the perspective of a young black chick from the hood, for her to have to face all of these challenges and all these obstacles that, you know, somebody not from that environment wouldn't have had to deal with.
Did she tell you about the 250?
She paints a picture of him as a fucking monster, way worse than even that indictment. What are you saying?
Did she tell you about the 250?
250,000?
She didn't tell you about it?
No.
That's what got her DP. And then another thing she told me.
The DP where Nipsey set her up at the Marathon store or whatever? No, she was saying that she was trying to align the radio station with Big U to basically, like, you know, run shit through his nonprofit, and then she realized it was shady, so she decided to cut it off, and then he kept showing up at the business.
So I
$250,000? I don't think she mentioned that dollar.
Okay, so what it was she went up there. SKG's a hustler. This is at an era where we created Crush Groove, How the West Was Won.
Nigga, stop saying we. This ain't no French class.
WACK100 and a little light-skinned guy named AD, who was the program director of K-Day, created these things.
Didn't you say that he was snitching? And didn't you say that he was on a Big U indictment? You definitely said that. You said that man was a rat and he was on the Big U indictment. You said that.
Right.
You said that. It was said by you.
SKG is in there doing her own thing, but she was so good at marketing, right? We kept her on the team. Now, I'm going to be real. The reason why I say she a solid chick, she said, WACK, I never told you back then because I had an obligation to where I was from. She said, you remember the day you walked in there and Big U was in the back with me? I'm like, yeah. He thinking, I got you there. I'm telling him, no. He here with my boss. WACK been doing business. Not only doing business with the boss, he doing business with one of the chairmen at Live Nation, Nick Masters, right? She said, this one I knew you was a real dude and genuine, and he was fake. I said, what? She said, I saw all you used to do for him, all the doors you opened. That dude looked at me and said, and dissed, don't get that S word, no plugs in here. And when you came out and seen him, you're like, bro, what's up? What you got going on? I don't put something together. Bro, pull up on me later. I saw how we handled you. And I'm like, damn, WACK be really like helping positioning dude. And the dude thought I was in there for some SKG shit. No, I'm in there doing business with your boss. Like, I've been at my run. Whatever y'all doing. We putting together this amphitheater motherfucking show that where we got control of the budget.
Having a pretty girl that like you while you trying to do something serious is sometimes making it really hard to do something serious, because I'm over here trying to be serious and talk about this old snitch ass nigga, and she's making bring your ass back. Bring your ass back. Stay right there. Just be my distraction. My words distraction, my rhythm and blues. You saw what I did there. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Right? So, but she
10 points. 10 points. Solid 6. I'll take 6. I'll take 6. I'll take 6.
didn't tell me back then. Although she said, because I felt about it, told you, even after she got her ass whooped, she still didn't tell me. Because she was obligated to the flag she was under. So Dad allocated $250 million for some program she had created for the kids, inner city kids.
Right.
For people with nonprofit. Although SKG was out of the 60s, she said, I'm going to get a Hoover's 50,000, the Black Pea Stones of Blood 50,000, the Harlem's 50,000, the 60s 50,000, and I believe the Swans 50,000.
Right.
Big U find out about it. He tell her, nah, you sending all that to the 60s. You giving the whole 250 to our nonprofit. She like, nah, this is for the kids. I want all the kids in the different sections. And when she didn't do that, that's when she got a DP.
Wow.
So now you're admitting that Big U has put this girl in some sort of physical harm. Got it. Okay. The snitchery continues.
Where the DP come from. But, I didn't, I dealt with SKG as we needed her on me and AD shows. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even really know what he was doing. It wasn't my business.
Spoiler, because the whole thing isn't out yet, but she does verify that she believes that you're a very good person in the interview.
Bro, I should look out, bro. I opened the door like I don't...
You looked out for the person who hates Big U? No, who would have thought that would have been a thing? Who would have thought that would be a situation?
I gotta know you like, yo, WACK out here, whoop de whoop. I opened the door. I didn't care where you was from. And this is why, bro, I got so much blowback from bringing dude to the table. And they telling me, WACK, man, listen, man, we think you're making a mistake. But I thought we had a brotherhood. So one of the same people who used to tell me, hey, homie, don't forget where you from. I think you're a little too far out there in the water. You're getting a little too close. Was with me when I got the call that him and Suge Knight tried to backdoor me at my label. And he looked at me and said, I told you so, this on you. And he was right. You know what I'm saying? This is why it was kind of like, it was easy for me to turn it off. Because I had already been getting it. And this is the crazy part. It's other Crips who do not, especially on the east side, mess with dude.
Right.
But I had introduced him on the strength of me. So when me and him kind of started getting into it, he's making his rounds on the phone, I guess call himself, I don't know what he calls himself doing. He calling people, yo, I don't WACK no more, so on the Crip and leave it alone.
So this is why you have an issue with Big U, because all this is where your issue started and you've been snitching on ever since. Got it.
They telling him, hey, bro, we only with you because of WACK. You met us because of WACK. How you gonna call us talking about don't with WACK when we only with you because of WACK? Now, the crazy part about it, Big U, whatever y'all got going on, we hearing about it, but WACK ain't called over here and said nothing to us. And he got some leeway, too. So why is you calling us when we only know you and dealt with you is because of WACK? So I was getting all these calls.
Adam's like, but he's like, long-winded.
I read.
He's saying a bunch of nothing.
Never saw. When I looked into it, she didn't say well, I guess you can't. If all these facts is on there, I've never seen that Big U. I don't know who that is.
Definitely. Did you know about Loose Cannon allegedly stealing $40,000 from...
All right, man. We're about into the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. And it's free. Avenue Angel tweets free.